So how do you actually empower someone? Now today, the word empowerment is literally so overused. But what is empowerment? How do we use it? In today's session, I'm going to tell you exactly that. If you're a coach, consultant, author, expert, and you want to grow your skills, grow your business, this is the channel for you. Click that subscribe button. Don't play hard to get. Come check out the content, all right? And as always, I will say, every business, you need to be coaching people. Like, you want a product online, you want an online-based business, you need to understand coaching, you need to understand how people think, yo. It's the basis of all business. So if you haven't gone through this sort of stuff, then now's the time to get good. All right, how do you empower someone? Let's get down to it. And what is empowerment? First of all, what is empowerment? Empowerment is the ability to make decisions and choices and move through, like hesitation, move through fear, move through all of these things without it costing you a huge amount of time. The ability to be empowered is to make an effective decision and move further forward. A lot of people in life worry about making a decision and wait a whole lifetime to make a decision and want to avoid the decision. But avoiding the decision is actually saying, I'm going to decide to not make that decision, right? So it's still a decision. People are always making decisions. The more focused, the more precise, the more punctual you become in life, right? The more, relevant, I'd say, more focused, more, what I'm looking for, volition with intent to your actions. So you're clear on what you're doing, the more you'll value your time, because time is your greatest asset. It's never coming back, right? Your money comes back every single month, all right? Your time doesn't. So being focused on your time is the most important element. So empowerment is the ability to be in power, taking action regardless of the external pressures, right? Like great people aren't, immune to fear. They move through fear. That's what courage is, right? People think there's gonna be a time where you have zero fear. Like, do your market testing, all right, before you launch something, but there has to be a time where you make the decision. Excuse me, just itching my nose, a little itchy nose there. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, so that being said, how do we create empowerment within our client, right? How do we do that? That's the question. All right, so first of all, I'm going to give you a broad view, approach to this. I do have a fully certified coaching program. I'm not going to be talking about this, not the right place to be talking about that now. However, I'm just going to give you a broad overview so you can take info straight away and start applying to it. First of all, I'd say you need to create a safe space, all right? A safe space that someone can say something without judgment, all right? They can say something without, having to worry about what someone says of them. This by no means is something that's easy to do, because as a coach, as a qualified coach, as someone that really is serious about helping other people, you have to hold within yourself this concept of no judgment, all right? No attachment and no resistance, okay? What we call in the coaching sort of kind of qualificational process is a positive regard, a constant, never-ending positive regard towards your clients. So thus, no matter what they say, there's no judgment coming from you. And so even if they say something that's completely something you've never heard of, you have to hold that positive regard, non-judgment, non-resistant, and non-attachment, okay? And the process of, and that's why, maybe you've heard this before, as you become a coach, or if you are already a coach, you'll know this, by helping other people, actually in turn, you become more aware of your, flaws. You become more aware of your issues, and thus you're able to release them, and you become, someone that's free-flowing and fluid regardless of situations in life. And let me tell you, some of the things that I've heard, I remember when I first started as a coach, they took some time to work through. I remember when I first heard one of my really depressed clients, really complaining about how his life was really bad. And I was listening to this, and he was a super successful guy, right? He had an amazing business. He had an amazing family. He had kids, super healthy kids. Everyone's happy. There's no illness. There's no death. He's got a super successful business. He's driving around in a beautiful Bentley. He has a house in the south of France. And I was listening to him create this reality of how bad his life was. And it took me some time to really kind of get that, because I remember being young, listening to that, thinking, that's really kind of what everyone aspires to. And you've kind of got it, but yet it's still not good enough. And there was a part of him that was truly still unfulfilled because of how he was able to earn his money. He didn't actually enjoy what he did. And at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you, no amount of money is ever going to make you really, really happy. All right, money is a byproduct to putting value into the market. It's not so much whether you're focused on how much you earn versus how you earn your money. Those are two different realities to life. All right, and so empowerment comes from at the core center of being able to listen to different people's views. All right, and then the second point, the really simple point that I'm going to give you so you can use it, is it allowing your client to see a different view, not telling them to see a different view. And things like softeners and pre-framers, like, have you ever considered the possibility of this, ... Have you ever viewed that they may have considered this as a different meaning to you? Really, kind of what it comes down to is offering potentially new possibilities for them to see. And I'd say number three, I'm going to leave it on number three, is noticing what meanings they connect to what meanings in their life. This means this, that means that, right? If it means you earn, for example, that guy, he thought that when he got to this place that he was, that would mean he was happy, all right? So stay with me on this. This is really cool, all right? As in, so when he became that, when he got that, then he would be happy, rather than achieving to be happy. There's two different paths to life. Those that can achieve daily and be excited about that versus expecting to be somewhere to be happy, because that never happens. Because when you get there, what happens is that there's another place that you need to get. There's another place that you need to get. There's another place that's always that's always coming in the future. All right. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, comment below. Hit me up, let me know what you're saying, y'all. If you haven't seen the 3 levels to listening, it's a super powerful video. Click the video, the next video. I'll look forward to seeing you there. No matter what happens, never give up on your dreams. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.